You think about what makes a great city. There's lots of things that make a great city, and in New Orleans we can talk about food, music, culture, architecture, art. But a great city ought to have a great parks system.
NORD is necessary. NORD has produced so many people who have contributed to our community.
We have employees that volunteer at NORD facilities. They're able to go in and mentor and work with young people.
They're kind of like family to you. You know, they understand what you're going through. And with NORD C, it's just amazing because most of the people are like homegrown from here, and if they're not, they're open to new ideas.
The individuals that participate in the NORD program help us intersect the criminal justice system when they learn how to work with each other, how to get involved in conflict resolution. And I find that a lot of people who've had the opportunity to go through NORD programs, they understand conflict resolution without thinking about it. I think they have less of an opportunity to get involved in the criminal justice system.
I play basketball. Like if I'm angry, that's my out. That's my out. That's why I let out all my anger. I just put it on the court.
You want him in the gym, you want him on the field, you want him competing, and again, learning those life lessons about how to compete and win and lose and being a teammate and what it takes to be successful. And I'm thrilled that there are more options in the city of New Orleans for these youngsters to go learn those lessons.
But our North Seas rec centers and North Seas courts, workout centers, there'll be nothing to do, and people wouldn't be able to have fun.
All the life lessons that I've learned, you learn on that NORD playground. Every one of the coaches, were there for the right reason. They were teaching kids self-discipline, hard work, cooperation, teamwork. And as a matter of fact, when I got to be mayor, I took my staff to watch M.H. Phillip coach his 10-year-old NORD team so they could see what teamwork actually looked like and how you back people up and how you communicate. And those life lessons have stayed with me the entirety of my time.
As I look back and I think about some of the values that you're developing as a young person, learning a little bit about leadership, learning a little bit about discipline, developing some pride in yourself, setting goals as a team, competition, all of those things that really at the time you didn't realize the impact that they might have, but for sure it was part of the building blocks in creating the foundation with respect to things you would encounter later in life.
I remember a kid who after the race came to me. He was probably about 14 years old, and he said, "Coach, you know what?" And I said, "What?" He said, "That's the first time I've ever been number one in my life." Now that kid leaves there thinking he can be number one at 100 other things.
And there was nothing that we couldn't do, and that's why I laughed when I said I played football. And I really didn't realize I was a girl and I wasn't supposed to play football. No one told me that I couldn't, and I think that has taught me throughout my life that there's nothing that I can't do if I put my mind to it.
We had a female coach. Her name was Coach LaCruz, and she knew more baseball than any of the dads collectively.
These teams give kids a purpose. It gives them connection with something that's greater than them. It gives them incredible sense of self-worth.
I am really thankful to all of the folks on the NORD Foundation that have helped raise us money, to Vic and his entire team, to all the coaches, to all the parents, everybody that has been a part of this really wonderful experiment. I want to encourage people to continue to invest because it's one of the best investments that you can make in not only making the city safe, but giving these kids the opportunities they need in their life.
If you're worried about the future of the city, you ought to give money to NORD.